Tom from DIY Life Tech, and this is an answer to the question of whether you can brew the same Keurig K Cup more than once. So I've already brewed one set of tea with this K Cup. You can see in here that it's already been pierced, and the answer is yes, you can brew them more than once, keeping in mind that a couple of things. The second time round, it's not going to be as strong, and also you shouldn't do this over a long period of time. So it's fine to brew a cup of tea, drink it, keep the K-Cup in there, brew another one, but if you leave it for even more than an hour or two, you can start getting mold and bacteria and things growing in there. So this is something when you want to just do it one after the other, not one where you want to let it sit around for any period of time. But, I often like to have a cup of tea and then have another one after it, and it's easy enough to do that. So imagine we've just finished making our cup of tea here. The first thing we have to do in order to brew another one from the same K-Cup is you actually have to open and then close the brewer. And that actually, it's kind of a little confusing, but actually tells the brewer that it's ready to start brewing again. And then we're going to put our water in to the back of this, and we're going to press the button just like we're brewing a normal K-Cup. So here we go. Give it our about 2 minutes like normal, and we'll see what the tea looks like. And there we go. It's going to start brewing in just a second here. And you can see we're not getting as dark of a brew of the tea here. This is a chamomile tea, but we're still definitely brewing even with that second time around on this K-Cup. And there you go, a nice cup of tea, a little bit weaker, I would say, than the first time around. But still refreshing, still nice and hot. So the times that I really like to use this, I think, for one thing, it saves a little money if you want to have a couple cups of tea and you don't want to use that K-Cup. Keep replacing the K-Cup. It's a little bit more friendly for the environment too, because you're not throwing out 2 K-Cups and you can still get your second cup of tea. What I think is really nice too is if you're going to brew a smaller amount of tea, it's not really going to use all of the capacity of that K-Cup. And so it's fine to brew it again, and you're still going to get plenty of strength out of it. And that way this tea is going to stay hot. So make a smaller cup if you've got something like the Keurig K Mini like I do. Drink it. Put some more water in, open and close the chamber to tell it, hey, I just put in, fake new K-Cup. Run it again, get a second cup out of there, and that way you're going to always have that nice hot tea. It's not going to be this giant cup that's going to cool off. So yeah, it's certainly possible to run it twice with the same K-Cup and get 2 good cups of tea out of it.